Right, clause 10. Improvement. This is the last clause of the standard, and it's the one everybody skims because by the time you get here, you've been through 4 months of policy writing and you've lost the will to live. I get it, but stay with me, because this is where the whole thing either becomes a management system or becomes a very expensive folder. Here's the thing. Clause 10 is where the loop closes or doesn't. Quick note on the 2022 version, because it matters, the order flipped. In the older edition, nonconformity and corrective action came first. In the 2022 version, 10.1 is continual improvement and 10.2 is nonconformity and corrective action. Same content, different running order. If you're working from an old template you downloaded off the internet at 11 at night, and let's be honest, we've all done that, your numbering is wrong. Small thing auditors notice small things, so 10.1 continual improvement. Wording is beautifully short. The organization shall continually improve the suitability, adequacy and effectiveness of the information security management system. That's it. That's the clause. 3 words doing all the work there. Suitability, adequacy, effectiveness. Is the system still the right shape for the business? Is there enough of it? And does it actually do anything? Now, 2 failure modes, and I've watched people fall into both. The first one is panic churn. Every week there's a new control, a new form, a new mandatory training module, nobody finishes. That's not improvement, that's anxiety with a version number. The second is gold plating. You build a security program for a bank when you're 11 people in a co-working space, selling scheduling software. Cute. Also, adequacy cuts both ways. A control that's wildly disproportionate to your risk isn't more suitable, it's just more expensive, and it will quietly rot because nobody has time to run it. Continual improvement is deliberate and measured. It's a direction of travel you can evidence, not a mood, right? 10.2, this is the meat. This is the one that separates the certified from the certified and actually secure. Let me set up an example, because abstract compliance talk makes everybody's eyes glaze. Small SaaS company, 30 people. Let's say a customer emails and says, "Hang on, why can I see another tenant's data in this export?" Okay, that's a nonconformity. Something happened that shouldn't have. The standard gives you a sequence, 6 moves, and most organizations do move 1 and then declare victory. Move 1, react, control it and correct it. Pull the export feature, patch the query, stop the bleeding, and deal with the consequences. That means the customer, the notification obligations, the mess. React means both. Fix the thing and handle the fallout. And this is where 90% of organizations stop. The fire's out, everyone's exhausted, Dave hasn't slept, and there's a Slack message that says sorted, nice work team, with a rocket emoji. Sorted, adorable. Move 2. Evaluate whether you need to eliminate the causes so it doesn't happen again. And the standard is specific about how you do that. You review the nonconformity, you determine its causes, plural causes, and then this is the bit everybody skips. You determine whether similar nonconformities exist or could occur elsewhere. Read that again, could occur elsewhere. So in our SaaS example, you fixed the export query. Great. Is there tenant filtering missing anywhere else? What about the reporting endpoint? The admin search, the nightly job that emails a summary? Because if the cause was we never had a shared pattern for tenant scoping and every developer solved it from scratch, then you didn't have one bug. You had one symptom of a systemic gap and you've just patched a single instance of it and gone to the pub. That's the difference between root cause and a plaster. A plaster is fixed the query. Root cause is why did this exist? Where else does it live? And what in how we work allowed it through? Move 3, implement the action needed. Actually do it, not schedule it. Do it. Move 4. Review the effectiveness of the corrective action. This is my favorite, because this is the one that catches liars, not deliberate liars, optimists. You said you'd fix the culture of tenant scoping. 6 weeks later, did you? Did a new endpoint ship with the same gap? Effectiveness is not, we did the task. Effectiveness is, the problem stopped happening. Move 5. Make changes to the management system if necessary. Sometimes the finding tells you the system itself is wrong. Your risk assessment never considered multi-tenancy, isolation as a risk. That's not a code problem, That's a system problem. Change the system. Move 6. Retain documented information, evidence of the nonconformities, the actions taken, and the results. All 3. Not just we had an issue, what you did, and what happened after. Now let me tell you about the comfortable lie. Comfortable lie is closing a nonconformity by writing that you closed it. That's it. That's the whole trick. There's a field in the tracker marked status, and someone changes it from open to closed, and the act of typing the word closed becomes, in everyone's mind, the fix. Nothing changed. The word changed, and its cousin, the big one. We'll add it to the risk register. Here's my distressingly honest tagline for the risk register. The risk register, where issues go to die with dignity. Because look, risk registers are legitimate. Genuinely. Accepting a risk is a valid, documented, grown-up decision. But we all know how it actually gets used. We'll add it to the risk register is how organizations promise to never fix a thing while sounding responsible about it. It's a burial with a nice headstone. There's an owner, there's a date, there's a rating, and there's absolutely no intention. Sound familiar? Yeah, thought so. Here's the honest bit about me, because I should say it. I'm not a lead auditor. I have no certification hanging on my wall. I'm a bloke who reads the standard and has watched a lot of organizations do the theater version. Take the structure from me, take the sequence from me, and take the audit judgment from someone qualified. That's the deal. I'll tell you what I do know. The organizations that get real value out of Clause 10 are the ones where a nonconformity is genuinely boring. No drama, no blame, no hero. Something broke. We asked why 5 times, we found the shape of the gap, we fixed the shape, we checked, it stayed fixed. Boring. Boring is the win condition. Where it goes wrong is where finding a nonconformity is career limiting, because then nobody finds any. And a management system with no nonconformities isn't a mature system, it's a system where people have learned to look away. So, last clause of the standard, let me be sentimental for a second and then I'll stop. You go through this whole thing, context, leadership, planning, support, operation, evaluation, improvement, months of it, and you get the certificate, and it's genuinely worth celebrating, and somebody frames it and puts it in reception, and you put the badge in the footer of your website. And here's the thing, nobody tells you that certificate is not the finish line. It's the day the real work starts forever, because Clause 10 doesn't have an end date. There's no version of this where you're done. The standard is basically asking you to promise to keep noticing, keep asking why, keep fixing the actual thing. The certificate proves you built the loop. Clause 10 is whether you keep running it. So here's your dare. Open your nonconformity log right now. Take the last 5 things marked closed. For each one, find me the evidence of what the cause was, and the evidence that you checked 6 weeks later, whether it worked. If you can find that for all 5, brilliant, genuinely, you've got a management system. If you can't, you've got a filing cabinet with an ambitious name on it. Go and look, I'll wait.